First off, I want to say that this is episode number 50. I think that
the big
that's
5.
it's not 100, but I think that's a big deal. We're just doing this for fun, and
We still are just doing it for fun. We're just
I
trying
did
to have a
not
good
think
time.
that we would get. I mean, we still have a lot to go. There's no goal. I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it until we don't do it. We'll probably do this forever, maybe.
Maybe.
But
Maybe not.
It's been a fun ride.
One day,
on to another 50. When we get to 100, we gotta do something big.
one day, once we retire and we're 50 and
Yeah.
we have kids and everything, we're gonna look back on YouTube and be like, damn, remember when we were 25 and 24 and we were just doing these podcasts,
Yeah.
talking about our half marathon and going
I
on
remember-
vacations and our challenges and all these things, our apartment.
I remember when we did 2 a week, and obviously we stopped doing that. But
Yeah.
we tried that. I think we tried 3 a week at one point. But yeah, we're gonna look back. We have so many memories we can look back on. We don't really rewatch these
a lot
episodes,
of accomplishments and stuff.
I have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I get a little stressed out the day of the podcast, but then once I start and get into the groove, it feels really good. Because
Yeah.
I watch podcasts. I listen to podcasts all the time. So do you while we're working and stuff, and it helps me get through honestly helps me get through the day sometimes.
Yeah.
We work in an industry where it's a daily grind. I'm not trying to have people feel bad for us or anything, but it's a daily grind, and it's repetitive, and it's physical work, it's manual labor, and listening to podcast. What the fuck? This got deep out of nowhere, Andrea. You're supposed to be cut, Jaden, get your shit together.
I'm damn, you really going ham on this.
I look over and
It's
Andrea's like,
it's just episode 50, man.
It's just episode 50. I'm back to-
you giving our whole life
Dude,
story and shit.
I'm actually we just want a fucking Grammy or something. This is my acceptance speech.
Bro, motherfucker said we work manual labor. You want them to cry or something in the chat, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
He acts like we work in fucking China or something. We're making iPhones and being depressed. I bet move.
I'm like Bravades, bro. I like to get the point across multiple times, dude. That's what he's known for.
No, but regardless, though, we have really good memories on the pod, and yeah, great talks, good talks, interesting
I still remember
topics, and
the few times when we had to re-record the entire episode because I forgot to hit record, or the mic was muted.
I remember that too.
Dude, there's nothing worse when you're recording a video when you record something and it's that was great, and then you look at the computer oh fuck.
Okay, that would actually piss me off because what would piss me off is that what I would do is we would finish eating dinner. He would go to the guest room to start prepping everything and making sure everything's good while I would clean up the kitchen. So then by the time I come in, my idea is okay, it takes me 20-30 minutes to clean up. By the time I get in there, everything should be set up, ready to go, and we can just hit record and get this thing going. So then I would get in there and something would always malfunction. The mic was not on, it was not working, the camera was angled weird, and then he would hit record, and then 10 minutes in he'd be like, we're not recording, hold on, we're not recording. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro?
It's kind of gotten better recently, but yeah, in the early stages I was it was definitely a work in progress,
Yeah.
But look at us now.
Yeah.
We're winning Grammys.
Now.
We're winning Grammys, and
yeah.
we're fucking
Crazy
doing
speech.
it,
You gotta work on that speech, though.
I wanted to talk a little bit about my half marathon coming up. My first ever run. I'll keep it short. I'm not gonna fucking make it all sad and shit like my acceptance speech for the Grammys. Now, a year ago, I did my first run, and I didn't know I would fall in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did, and I've been doing it ever since, and this is the biggest goal I've set for myself. Probably, it's probably the biggest accomplishment I've ever had. I can't think of anything else, but I can think of a lot of things, but this is I put a lot of work in, and it's coming up, and it's I don't know, it's a cool feeling when you're at the end of your training and it's starting to become easier, and the race is right around the corner.
Yeah.
I think I just put I have in my mind, I'm very strict on myself, you know. I don't like to take
Yeah.
the shortcut. I don't like to take the easy route. I'm always looking to challenge myself, and this has been really good for me. Like I just love running, and hopefully maybe next year I'll do a marathon. I can't even like put that into like thoughts like how long a marathon is. Like could I do it? Should I do it? Like is it? Because I mean I've been training for this half marathon for 4 months. Does that mean you have to train for 8 months for the marathon? Because it's double.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
I mean we'll have to wait and see. But
I've heard some people like say that it takes them a year or something like that. Like, but you have to remember, like everybody's like on different like schedules, timelines, like goals. So like sometimes it's kind of hard to like really compare yourself to people. You know what I mean? Like and really see how long it would take you. Cause some people like for me, like training for a 5K, like well the training I did. I did like do some training, but it's like if I really wanted to go for it, like that would have been a different kind of plan than what I had. You know what I mean? So it's like it would have like I would have probably taken longer training than what I actually did. So like I probably trained a couple months for it, and by train I mean like I would just go on the treadmill and just pretty much freestyle. But then there's some people who like you get an app and like you know get on a diet and like get the shoes, like go and do like all these variants of running and all that stuff. So it's like if I would have done something like that, maybe you know my training would have looked different or something like that. But
I think this is like the equivalent of you doing the 75-day hard challenge.
yeah,
Like
kind of.
it kind of like was one of the hardest thing you've ever done, correct?
Yeah.
Like it's you set your goal for yourself, and there's no teammates. It's just you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no one in there to help you along the way.
Yeah.
Like it's all on you, and like I have to get up every day, and yeah, I'm not gonna drag this on. You know, I'm just excited and nervous.
Yeah. You would be
You know,
great.
anxious. I
You're
guess.
just a natural athletic guy.
When I get
know?
into like that competitive scene, like I just
Mhm.
like it's like a switch gets flipped.
Do you feel like
Like you've seen it when we play basketball back in the day. You've seen that like that look in my eyes, like I'm taking this like serious as fuck, and it's just like we're just having fun in the fucking
were you
outside,
like this
you know?
when you played sports, like in growing up,
What's funny is
or
not
not?
really.
Yeah, it's something that
Isn't that crazy, dude? Like,
and no, I totally agree with you because I was the same way. When I was in sports and softball, I did not have a passion for it until after I graduated high school. I was like, I think I
Yeah.
just made the biggest mistake of my life by not putting in, like, going harder. Like, it was something that I absolutely loved, and I just quit. Just because it got a little hard, or because I was like, I kind of, in a way, I had a little brother, but it was like different because he was very young. So it's like I pretty much didn't really have anyone to train with. So it was really hard for me to stay locked in. But that's not an excuse. I'm just saying like
No,
it
I
was
feel
just
like
a
the same.
different kind of like vibe when I was in school.
it just sucks because like I played baseball, I played basketball. Like if I had the same drive and competitiveness when I was a kid, like
Who knows
what would have happened? But like,
right.
yeah, I didn't think about that until now. Like, what? Maybe I did have. I think I did have it, the competitiveness part. I just didn't have the confidence part.
I think that's what it is too for me. Yeah, I for sure did not have any confidence, especially like when I first moved over and I first started playing softball. Like I did not know anybody, and then like a lot of the girls, like they knew each other. Like oh, they've been playing softball for years since they were little kids. They go to school together, yada yada yada. Like me, it was like I had no one. Like I had teammates, but it's like they weren't my friends or anything. Like I was just alone. Like so it was like very hard for me to like get that confidence and really like tap into that like that energy, like that next level, you know.
I didn't know that you didn't have any real confidence growing up.
Well, it was not like
Was it just around sports? You mean?
yeah, it was like very hard for me to like well as a kid I was very like I know like now it's different, but like when I was a kid I was very shy. I remember like when I first started middle school, my first year, like even my mom can tell you this story. Like I would come home crying every single day. I hated school. I hated it. I didn't have any friends. Like I just moved from California. Like, it was like very boring. Like, I hated the state. I miss my family. I miss my old friends. So it was like very like different.
That's
It was like
that's
a
normal.
it was like a big shift in my life. So it was like very hard for me to like get acclimated. But sports, like, yeah, it was. I wish I was more confident back then. But I mean, everything happens for a reason, you know. So
Yeah, I was
it is what it
very.
is. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
I was. I don't think I was like. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to sports, I think I had confidence, just not enough. I didn't. I don't even think that's the reason I quit. I think it was more of like I just didn't have that drive to like be great, you
Mhm.
know. But like when I'm now that I'm older,
Yeah.
I have that, you know.
Yeah. That's why I always try to like motivate my brother, my little brother. He plays baseball, and I always try to like be like, dude, like, if you just go hard, like, it doesn't seem like it, but it will go a long way. Just 'cause like I wish I would have done that when I was in school. Like, if I would have just taken that extra step and like just put in that little extra work, like, who knows? You know, you never know what can happen. You know, you can tap into a different level that you never knew that you could be at, like a new mindset, a new you. Like, yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, you see
Yeah.
yourself and you're like, I never knew that if I put in this much work, this much extra repetition, that I could be that kid that everybody wants to be like. You know what I mean? Like, I could be the kid that's hitting 10 home runs. I could be the kid that's stealing all the bases, that's super fast. Like, you could easily be that.
You have to
You know what I
believe.
mean?
You have to believe it. You have to see it.
You
You have to
have
see
to
that.
pretty much, like, you have to bet on yourself. Like, you have to be able to be like, I'm willing to put all the chips in the table and just be like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I
Yeah.
know myself, like, I know what I'm capable of, and I'm putting everything in the middle, and like, you just let your work do
But
everything.
as a kid, like you need to surround yourself with people and family that want that out of you, and
Yeah.
like no kid is gonna have that by themselves.
Right.
Like that's very rare, you know. Like that's Alec, your brother has you. You know, you didn't have an older sibling
Yeah,
to
but
kind of be that role model.
you
Like
can
I didn't
still.
either. I didn't have that
Yeah.
either. My
Right.
parents were supportive, but like they weren't pushing me to like be great or
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
which
know
I
what you
think
mean.
that
I think it's a like they
was a
they are
difference, you know.
pushing you to be great. I think it's just in a different way than what you need at that moment. Because when you're a kid, sometimes you just need that push. Like,
Confidence.
you need somebody to come up behind you and be like, stop being a little bitch, dust yourself off, get the fuck up, and show them who the fuck you are. Like, be for real right now. Like, you need somebody like that. And sometimes, like, it can feel like everyone's just against you when you're a kid,
But
you know?
don't you agree
Like,
that like
everyone hates you. The fucking coach hates you. All these kids hate you. You have no friends. Your fucking friends are always making fun of you. Like, it just feels like the world is against you. But it really isn't that way. It's
but don't
just.
you feel like that's why you need a good supporting
Oh,
cast?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just lost I
But
just lost my train of
also,
thought.
there's a lot of people who don't have support systems and they still grow up to be great. They grow up, with a single mom who had 4 kids and, like, I mean, yeah, the mom was the supporting, you know what I mean? But it's like they don't grow up. Like, you don't need a million people to support you, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you just need 1, 2, 3 good people in your head, mentors, family, whatever it could be, and that's all you need. And yourself, like, if you really want something, it's not just gonna fall from the sky. Like, as corny as that sounds, it really isn't. Like, you really do gotta go put in the work. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to be great. How,
100%.
like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you think all these athletes, like these people, not just athletes, anything, like millionaires, how do you think they got to where they are? It's not by just sitting on the couch scrolling on TikTok, complaining about their life. It's by
They
putting
say
in
that
that,
like the
putting
best
in
of the
that good old
best,
hard work.
like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, like the best of the best, like they don't just try to be great at their sport. They try to be great in life. They try to be a
Mhm.
great dad, a great husband, everything. Like it's not just in one thing. And like I think more people need to take that and do their life like, you know, how do I be a great truck driver, you know? How do I be a great boyfriend?
How do you be a great human, great person, a great
But you're not
neighbor?
always gonna see like monetary rewards for that.
Right.
It's like,
but
it just doesn't matter.
I feel like that's the one thing that like an American culture is like very different from like Mexican culture, because I feel like in Mexican culture we're very giving, and like not in like in money, like we don't always give always money. It's like we give in different ways, variety of ways. It could be food, it could be cleaning, it could be helping you, like whatever it could be, right? But it's like, yeah, you don't always see the reward. Like, in my opinion, you never see the reward right away, 9 times out of 10. But it's one, it feels great inside to know that you are a great person, and that it took so little of your energy to just be great and just be nice. And also, I feel like you just get, well, at least for me, like I feel like just being that kind person and putting those things out, like it just gets rewarded back to me in the future, like in a different way, in different blessings, and you know what I mean. So I never really look at it like as like, oh, I need money right away, or like I need you to give me back because I gave you food, you need to give me something back, or whatever it is, right? Like I don't need that. It's just more so of like, when the time comes and I'm down, like, you know, if you could help me out, like those kind of things, you know. So, but
yeah, well, I had something I was gonna say. I just lost it.
It's okay. It happens.
But yeah, like how can I be a great, you know, I don't want to lose someone I love and to look back and be like, fuck, I wasn't there for them, you know. Like I was a shitty person. Like I don't want that to happen, you know.
Yeah.
So it's all about waking up, embracing the day.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a sports podcast. It's not really.
Yeah. Well, we were talking originally about like confidence.
I know we kind of went on a ramble there. What were we talking about?
We were talking about confidence in sports. I asked you if you were competitive in sports when you were young, and you said not really. It was something that you tapped into later in life.
I'm trying to like look back. I'm like, when did my like competitiveness? I'm trying to remember.
Like flip.
Do you think that like because I wasn't the best, I wasn't always the first picked? I think it has to do with like my it's like a competitive ego almost. Like when I was little, I was never like the best athlete. I was never the first one picked in 5-on-5 scrimmage basketball at the outside court.
Yeah.
I was never the best at anything. I was never the best at like school either, like learning, like curriculum, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that comes from that, you know. Like I can run a half marathon, you know.
Yeah.
That like all those dudes that I don't know. I don't want to compare. I don't want to look back at that, you know. But yeah. I think that has a lot to do with it. I was never really bullied, but I never had a ton of friends, you know. I would kind of stick to myself, do my own thing. So I think that had a lot to do with it, but
yeah, it's
a blessing and a curse. Like you've seen it before. Like being ultra competitive with everything is not always like fun to be around. Like it can be ugly.
Yeah,
it could cause fights because I don't know how to flip it off. You've seen it. I don't know how to flip it off. So it's the truth.
I feel like that's not competitiveness. Like, I feel like that was ego. Yeah, but I don't think
it's like a fine line.
Ego,
you know?
Ego and competitive is two different things. So it's like an ego is like you just don't want to be butthurt. You just don't want to take the L. You don't want to lose. You just want to be the one right, and that's what it was. Rather than competitiveness is like you're not gonna you have so much determination that you're not gonna let anything get in your way. You're so laser focused that no matter what happens, you will always count on yourself, and you would just fight until the end. Yeah, that's what I see it competitive as. So it's like, so if you mix the both, then you kind of get this weird mix of like, you're kind of, you don't want to lose because you're gonna get butthurt, and you can't take an L, and you don't know how to lose, but you're also competitive. Where it's like, so you have to learn how to separate both. And really, like, it takes a lot of maturity.
I definitely, like, know for a fact that I have, like, a huge ego. Like,
that's not good.
It's not good. But
So how are you gonna fix it?
I mean, have you not like seen it? You've seen it. It's came out. Well, if you've barely seen it, then it can't be that bad.
I'm kidding.
But like, I definitely know that I have it. And
he wants to make an appearance.
I think it's a blessing and a curse. I think we've talked about this exact subject on a past episode.
Yeah, Luca wants to say.
He's making a guest appearance, huh?
Wow. Okay, down, buddy. Yeah, I mean.
Because like, I don't think that if I had this ego, I don't think I'd be able to run like and train and do all this just to do it.
But that's not ego.
It's not?
No, ego and competitive are two different things.
But they don't. They kind of mesh together.
That's why they all have different names.
But they kind of mesh together though. Like they kind of feed into each other.
Yeah.
You know?
They do feed into each other. I mean, I guess there's like all kinds of different people. I mean, there's like some athletes that like having an ego and being cocky and being like that is what helps them be better. But then there's players who are just so focused and determined that none of that really just matters. Like they just can't lose. Like,
maybe
you know what I mean?
Maybe it's like I'm self-centered.
Maybe.
Like, is it bad to think of yourself as like the main character, like in the movie, and everyone else is like side pieces?
No, no. I think it's good.
I'm not saying that like I think like that.
I
but
think
kind of,
it's more so of like you. Yeah, you just. I mean.
Like I think of life as like a game of Monopoly, and I'm trying to like move my piece up and make more money and succeed and do these side quests like a half marathon is a side quest, you know?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, I mean you do. This is America.
Freedom.
You are able to do whatever you want to do, and if you want to see life like a Monopoly board, you do like a Monopoly board. But if you land in jail, I'm taking all that money. No.
Anyways, back to the main point. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm really curious to see how this goes, you know?
Yeah.
But do you have anything to say like about
the race?
Yeah, I mean, like, is this like me training for this? Like, it's just normal? Like, have I changed at all, or like?
No, I feel like
as I've always worked out pretty consistently, you know.
Not in the sense like he's not training like as much as like you'd think.
Yeah, I'm not training that much.
Where you'd be like, oh, I never see you, like you're always gone. Like it's not like that.
I talk about it like I train a lot, but I only train like 3-4 days a week.
Yeah, like 3-4 days a week, and like you know he'll be gone for an hour or two. But I you know I've always like he always invites me like on the short runs. Like I'll go sometimes. But, like, the long runs, obviously I can't because it's way too long. Like, it'll be, like... and then I don't really run, so... it would be,
Can we get real for a minute?
Hold on. It'll be, like, a super long run. But, like, I think it's nice for him to go alone just because I feel like that's something for him to do and for him to experience. And, like, it's his time to, like, decompress on his own and just, you know, just do... Like, it's okay to, like, you know, have different, like, passions and, like, hobbies and, like... I think it's nice, and I think it's good for him to just go off and do his thing. And then also, like, so I don't feel like he's gone from the house a lot or anything. And then, but I have seen him more disciplined, more consistent with his diet, and, like, everything he's putting in his body, and just, like, staying on top of, like, taking salts and electrolytes and his water and his diet, what he's eating.
Yeah.
So... I mean...
Sorry, I'm just checking that Vladdy. He got a hit, but not a home run.
Yeah, that's fine. So, like, yeah, I mean, that's probably...
we need to get real. Like, 3 years ago... Where was I going with that? Basically, me and Andrea were in this, like, mode of a lot of... Can I say this? Smoking weed? Or do you want me to cut that out? All right. Basically, yeah. I won't get into the story then. Should we get into this top 5 or what?
Yeah, let's get into it.
We have. I told Andrea before the episode, I'm like, let's get your top 5 power rankings together.
Yeah.
Kind of like how First Take does it, and I want to go through and like, basically like.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a fun little game to see if like we both agree on the top 5 teams and like, and give our opinion and like, should I go first or you go first?
Well, no, let's do it like this. We'll go.
I think you should give.
Hold on, we'll go from top to bottom, from 1 to 10, or to 1 to 5, I guess, and then we'll go to 10. But 1 to 5. But we're gonna start out 1, and you're gonna say your 1, and then I'm gonna say my 1. Okay?
Or you say your top 5. Yeah, I guess let's do it your way. I guess.
Yeah, because I want to go down the line. So.
Or should we start at 5? Let's start at 5.
5.
Right?
Okay. Well, I want to go down the line
right.
because So, okay. So you go first. Who did you have at your number 1? Who's the best team in the NFL right now?
I think it's hard to deny this team as the number 1 team.
It better not be the one that I'm thinking of. It better be who I'm thinking of, bro.
I don't know if they're the most complete team, but
I know
I feel like at any moment
go ahead.
They can put up 40 points.
Who?
And that's the Detroit Lions.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were gonna say the Bucks, bro. You were getting me scared. I really thought you were gonna say the Bucks.
So I know they lost game 1. I'll do my opinion.
Yeah.
After week 1, first of all, coming into the year, there was a ton of Lions haters saying, "Oh, well, losing Ben Johnson's gonna destroy them. Losing their defensive coordinator Glenn." I mean, after week 1, I thought you guys were right. But, I mean, they've came back, and they look like the normal Lions, dude. Their offense is humming. Like, they probably have a top 3 They do have a top 3 offense in the league. I mean, yeah, they're winning. They're scoring like 30, 40 points a game. Their defense is pretty good. Like, I think it's hard, especially those top teams lose. A lot of those top teams lost this week, so it's kind of hard to put them out of number 1.
Yeah, I just think that even if these other teams that I'm thinking of, the other 2 teams that I'm thinking of, would have won, I still think this team is number 1. Just their offense is locked and loaded, dude. Like, they're dropping points. That's the thing that really gets me. It's like, if they were barely winning these games, I would be like, eh. But, like, they're winning these games. Like, they're not playing around. They're having fun. They're doing their little dances and their little sellies, and I love it. I mean, yeah, it's clear number 1 for me. Number 2?
Number 2? Okay.
You go. Actually, I'll go since you went first. For the number 2, it was kind of hard, but then I started thinking, and for me, it's the Bills at number 2.
Me too.
Yeah. Let's go. So I just think they're a clear number 2, great team. They had a terrible loss against the Patriots, but I still don't think that defies them at all. I think one loss doesn't defy them at all, and I think they're still a great team, and I think they still have the potential to go to the Super Bowl. So,
yeah, pretty much the same thing. I mean, they barely lost the Patriots. I think Patriots are much improved, underrated. I think they're gonna bounce back big time, and they're probably gonna win like the next 4 games in a row. And people are gonna like be like, "Oh yeah, there's the Bills."
Yeah, for sure. All right, number 3, you go.
Okay, this has been one of my favorite teams to watch this year.
Oh my god, I know who it is.
And probably has the MVP favorite right now. Let me just let this one rip. But they've been sneakily good for the last like 2-3 years. It's the Buccaneers.
Yeah, no, I didn't have the Bucs.
Like I said, they 4 weeks in a row they've won a comeback 4th quarter win. Baker's playing like the best quarterback in the league. They're gonna get Mike Evans back. Godwin's already back. They have like the rookie of the year already in Igbuka. Their defense is good. Like, can they make They can definitely make a Super Bowl run. They make the playoffs like every year. I could see them making a push. I mean, hopefully they can get Bucky Irving back, but I got the Buccaneers.
Yeah, for me it was close. It was close. Bucks are playing great. But for me, it's the Eagles at number 3. There's the defending Super Bowl champions. They're still winning games. Yes, they lost to the Broncos, but they're having some issues, and the issues that I think they're having are not detrimental to their game. They're normal issues that can be easily fixed. They have the receivers. They have the O-line. They have the defense. They have the running back. They have everything. I think Kellen Moore leaving and their offensive coordinator situation has been kind of wonky. So I think once they start clicking with A.J. Brown and getting him more involved and Devontae, I think they will be back to good old Eagles. So I'm not too worried about them.
So you're not worried at all about, like,
they have
the last few weeks, yes, they're winning, but it's not pretty. It's not like the
that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. A win's a win.
People aren't gonna remember your wins.
They're winning with A.J. Brown, Devontae having like 2 catches, 3 catches. Like, you think that's sustainable, and you think that's like
if they're winning?
Saquon hasn't been as.
But it doesn't matter if they're winning though. None of that matters if you
that's
win,
a
right?
legit argument.
Okay, but if you're doing all that and then you're losing, people are gonna remember your losses. They're not gonna remember your wins. They're gonna remember every time you lost.
They just lose.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Everybody's remembering this loss because they're like, it's the Eagles. Oh my God, they lost to the Broncos.
Everything, kind of like the Chiefs. Like, everything is heightened. Like, every little thing.
Every
is
little
like
thing. Yeah, that's
mainstream
what I'm telling
news. You know,
everybody remembers the losses. Nobody remembers your wins. So that's what I think is going on with the Eagles. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. They have everything there. Nobody's hurt. Their O-line is perfectly intact.
But you're not worried about the chemistry because clearly A.J. Brown is not happy this year. Clearly he's not happy with not getting the ball.
I understand he's clearly not happy, but they also lost their offensive coordinator who was known to be making these nifty plays with A.J. Brown. They won a Super Bowl last year. So it's like, just be patient. Let this guy come in, do his thing. Everything will come together. Just give it some time.
So if they beat the Broncos, where do you put them on the list? If they're still undefeated, are they the number 1?
I think they're still number 3 in my list.
Really?
Maybe number 2.
You're still putting the Lions and Bills above them?
I still put Lions at number 1 just because of how majorly they're winning. Like, it's not like they're winning 20 to 4. It's like they're winning like.
By the way, like, Lions and Bills are tight for me. Like, Bills could have easily still been number 1. Even after their loss, I could still put them at number 1 and justify it. You know.
Right.
I have the Eagles at 4.
I think those 3 for me, those 3 teams right there, just kind of go hand in hand. I think it just depends, like.
Yeah, all those teams can make a Super Bowl run.
Right. Yeah. So.
I had the Buccaneers at 3 and then Eagles at 4. Did you have the?
So
Buccaneers
I had the
4?
Bucks at 4. Yeah. So I had Eagles 3 and then Bucks 4.
I could see that.
So kind of.
I could see that because I mean. Buccaneers are like barely beating these teams. You know, like.
I think Buccaneers are still great. The only reason I didn't put them over the Eagles is because I still think the Eagles are.
They're more complete. They're more complete.
Yeah, slightly more complete, and then they're defending champions, obviously, and I can't disrespect them like that. And then obviously the Bucks like have some injuries, so that's kind of like to me like a little slightly.
Can
down.
the Bucks go? Can you see the Bucks going into Lambeau in playoff and winning a game in Lambeau in like 10-degree weather? Like, that's going to be a challenge. They play in Tampa Bay. It's like the Dolphins when they were like super good that one year and then came to Kansas City. It was like -10 and lost.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big deal. Like a warm team, a warm location team, having to travel to like the Midwest and playing in January and February.
I will say
we haven't really seen.
Baker went to Oklahoma, so Oklahoma
that's
gets
not like
pretty
the Midwest
chilly.
though.
That's like
it's not Iowa cold. It's not Wisconsin cold.
I don't know about that, but.
So is it my turn or your turn for number 5? Okay, you better.
My turn because
this one was tricky. Number 5 was tricky because there's like a group of 4 that could easily be there.
Okay, so number 5 was tricky for me because it could have been out of these 3 teams, but I will justify why I chose this team. And
I think we have the right one. Maybe
I really wanted to put the Rams in there, but it's not the Rams, so it's the Steelers for me.
What?
Yeah.
You put the Steelers at 5?
Yeah.
Wow, you have some explaining to do. Some explaining.
I put the Steelers at 5 because they've been playing great.
That's a hot take.
They've been playing great. What do you mean that's a hot take? They've been winning.
So have these other teams that are on the list.
They've been winning. I think Aaron Rodgers looks great. DK looks great. And I'm sorry, but I just can't put the Rams when they lost to the 49ers. I mean, I just can't do it. I can't.
Okay, but other than the Rams, there's still 3 other teams that are better than the Steelers, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, like, you haven't even explained, like... All right, first of all...
The other team, it was between Rams, Steelers, and the Colts. Colts have been playing great, but I just can't put the Colts at 5 because I just...
Wait, who do you think my number 5 is?
Well, guessing by those faces, it's not any of those.
It's the Rams.
Oh.
But I don't even have the Steelers in my top 10.
That's crazy. And they're 4-1.
I originally had the Broncos at 5.
And they're 4-1.
I understand that. I'm not going just based off record though. Like, who are they? What teams are they beating? They're beating shitty teams.
Why wouldn't you go off record? It's a team power ranking.
Okay, if that's the case,
it's not a player ranking. It's a team ranking.
Yeah, but I think that these teams are better than the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers have beat any top tier competition. Who have they beat? Wait, you think it's crazy that I'm putting the Rams at 5?
No, I'm just saying that. No, I don't think it's crazy at all.
I'm not trying to shit on your take. Steelers are a good team. They're probably going to.
But I just think it's crazy that they wouldn't even be in the top 10. Is what I'm trying to say. That's crazy.
I think their defense has allowed a lot of points. I need to see more consistent play from Aaron Rodgers. What does their running game look like? Do they have a running game? Yeah, I just need to see it against like top competition. I need to see it first.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Rams are facing. Yes, they're 3-2. Like they don't have as good of a record as the Steelers, but the Rams have a tough schedule, and they're like they just the way they look like a better team.
Okay, but to me this week, because based off this week, I just can't put the Rams at 5. If you're losing to a bum-ass 49ers team with a backup quarterback, not even 2 wide receivers that they had. All they had was Christian McCaffrey, and you still can't put up a win. That says something to me. Okay, and to me, that's not a big point up.
So if you had to take the Steelers out, you'd put the Colts. If I had to take the Rams out, I'd put probably the Broncos or Niners.
Yeah.
I had the Colts at 9.
You had the Colts at 9.
Niners are 4-1 with backups.
Colts are 4-1 as well.
Yeah, but who are they beating?
They beat
Exactly. I don't even know.
I don't know their schedule. I'm not a Colts fan.
Did you? Okay, wait. I want to hear your 6 through 10.
Okay, hold on. I want to see what the Colts record or like who they have played.
Yeah, and also look at the Steelers too.
So Colts played the Dolphins, the Broncos.
Bad. They beat the Broncos, right?
They beat the Broncos.
That's impressive.
They beat the Titans 41-20.
Bad team.
And then they lost to the Rams, and then they beat the Raiders.
Hold up. That's the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was okay. Now go to the Steelers.
What? What? Wait, look like that.
Nothing.
So now the Steelers, they played the Jets. That was a crazy game. Remember that? Yeah. They beat the Jets.
Bad team.
They lost to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They beat the Patriots.
Bad team.
Patriots is not a bad team. They just beat the Bills.
Okay, they're mediocre.
They're not mediocre. They're medium.
I keep going.
And then they beat the Vikings. They play the Browns next.
So what's your 6 through 10?
Okay. So then at number 6, I had Rams.
Okay.
At number 7, I had Packers.
Wow.
What do you mean how, bro?
They tie to the Cowboys and lose to the Browns, and you put them at 7?
Okay, but a tie is not a loss, and it's not a win. It's just in the middle. And
it's not pretty, though.
They're still good, bro. Like, they're not top 5, but they're still good, and I'm not disrespecting them because they have Micah Parsons. They have a good quarterback. They have a good tight end. They have Matthew Golden. Like, they're not all bad. They have a great coach. Mm-hmm. So, I'm still putting them there.
Okay. So you said Rams and then
Packers.
And
number 8, I had the Jaguars. So to me, the Jaguars are like this dark horse. Like they could be the dark horse of the whole NFL. Like they could be
just based that off the Chiefs game.
They could be just based on like just how they've been playing and like winning games. Like they've been really trying and like. I don't know. They could just be this team that surprises all of us. Like I feel like they could be like the Texans that they were that one year. Remember?
Yeah.
So I feel like they could kind of be like that.
Okay, and then what's 9, 10?
And then 9, I had the Seahawks. Seahawks been playing hot too, and the 49ers at 10.
Our 6 to 10 is way different.
Okay, so then
you're leaving out the Broncos. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I forgot the Broncos.
Would you put them in or?
Whoops!
You did on purpose, huh? That. I had the Broncos at 6.
Here's the thing: I just can't put a team that's 2-3.
They're 3-2.
3-2.
That's a winning record.
I mean,
they just beat the defending Super Bowl
champs. Okay, they beat the Eagles, but I have to see more.
That's how I feel about the Steelers.
I'm not like convinced.
I think the Broncos are good, and then I have the Niners at 7.
Wow, high.
Seahawks at 8.
Okay.
Colts at 9 and Jaguars at 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. So the Colts and the Jaguars, like I don't know who's better between those two. They're in the same division. Like they're both 4-1. Like it's hard to tell who's the better. I think the Colts running game is way better. Yeah. Obviously. I mean, the 1 through 5 our lists are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Except for number 5.
I feel like a lot of the teams we have are like the same. There's just a couple teams that were like I had the Packers and Steelers, and you didn't have them. You had the Colts and somebody else. And the Broncos.
It was hard for me to leave the. Looking back, I probably should.
Okay, just looking at the team though, like I'm still picking the Packers over the Broncos. I'm sorry, but if the Broncos go play in Lombardi Stadium, like I'm picking the Packers to win. They have great.
I'll probably take out the Jags and put the Packers somewhere in that 7 to 10 range.
Yeah.
Steelers, I'm still iffy about.
Yeah. I feel like the 49ers could be interchangeable with the Colts in my opinion. So, I mean, I would just say tied for 10th place right there. 49ers, Colts.
I think if we were to beat the Jags, I think we're possibly in the top 5, top 6.
No, not even.
Well, we would have been 3-2.
You would have been top 15. So you need to relax.
Well, we would have been top 10 for sure.
No.
Really? Okay. What if we beat the Lions? Are we in the top 10?
Maybe.
So let's talk about the Chiefs.
Okay, but the record though, the record does matter because we're ranking the teams. So it's like if you beat. What's your guys' record right now?
2-3.
Okay, so if you beat the Lions, you're going 3-3. I'm not putting no team that's 3-3 in the top 10. I just can't.
So a record is really big.
A record is very important. Yes, I don't care what you tell me. Yes, it is important.
But yet the Packers are 2-1-1, and they're in your top 10.
2-1-1 is not even a bad record. You act like it's.
There's other teams that you're putting them above teams that are 4-1. But the Packers are 2-1-1, and they're
okay. But they're still a more complete team. I'm saying that record does matter, but it's not all end all be all. But record does have a big play in it.
Well, I'm sticking to my top 5. My 6 through 10 is a little iffy. Could be switched around. But my top 5, those are the best 5 teams.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you got the Eagles, you got the Lions, you got the Bills, you got the Bucks, and you got the Rams. Are those all NFC teams? No, Bills. Bills are the only AFC team in that list, right? That's crazy. Let's play some baseball.
Yeah.
Last week we recorded and the Padres were still in the playoffs. Now that we know that they're out, do you have any basically final remarks about the season, how the season went, or takeaways from what you think's gonna happen in the off season? Anything?
Yeah, I'm just kind of glad that we didn't move on. We didn't deserve it, honestly. We didn't. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't even know what to what the. I know what the issue is we couldn't fucking hit, right? But I feel like something stems more deeper in the clubhouse that I don't know what it is, but they just got this loser energy, this poutiness to them that I'm just not liking. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, but they gotta reevaluate this roster and see who's making the cut and who's not, who needs to go the fuck away. And I feel like there's a lot of guys that they have held on to for too long that I'm just you guys need to get the fuck rid of this motherfucker right now. At the top of my fucking list is Jake fucking Cronenworth. Great at second base. I'm not saying he's bad. But dude cannot ever fucking hit. Even in the regular season, motherfucker cannot hit. And he's pissing me off. He can't do shit. He can't hit me a single. He can't bunt. He can't do nothing. So it's starting to get really annoying. He's the first motherfucker that gotta go. Second off, I'm not saying Tatis and Machado have to go because, yes, they're still great players. But they gotta reevaluate something there because how the fuck does our star player Tatis hit a single the whole series. That's it. A single. He walked a few times, but just a single.
Against the Cubs pitching that's not super great.
Yeah,
right?
like their starters are like decent, but like their pitching overall.
It's a good matchup for you guys.
Yeah, like the pitching overall though, it wasn't like Dodgers or anything. So I can only imagine if we won against like the Brewers or the Dodgers or the Phillies, like we would have been even more screwed. So it's like I'm just like I don't understand how that happened. So they got to reevaluate something there. Manny Machado, same thing. Other than that home run, he didn't do shit either. So it's like, yeah, you hit a home run, but it's like, you really didn't do anything. Merrill, no complaints there. Dude played exquisite. He had a few doubles, a few singles. He had his home run. He played great. But those two guys right there, those are supposed to be the stars. And they did not come through. They did not look like stars. They look like... terrible.
Well, how many more years are we just gonna keep running it back? There's only so many running backs before eventually you got to make a. I don't know. Like, is it even possible? Is it like what's the percentage that like either Fernando or Machado gets put into a trade package or something? Is that possible?
I mean, anything is possible.
Like even under contract, they can still get traded,
yeah.
right? So like, I mean, they obviously aren't gonna say anything yet. It's still early in the offseason, but like, obviously you know more about baseball than me. You're more knowledgeable, but like, I feel like this is like 4 to 5 years of like running it back, basically the same roster, the same core, and like the there's no better result.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen when it comes to like the superstar players? Because it's clearly not working out with these two.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like they have good chemistry. Like I don't see them like with good chemistry either.
Yeah, I just think that we thought Machado was going to be like this leader in the clubhouse that we thought he was going to be, but he's not really that guy. Like, he's not the leader, like the leadership veteran that you need in the clubhouse. I feel like he's just not what we need. I feel like if any one of those two were to get traded, I think it would definitely be Machado first. I think where they would look at just because of...
It's kind of crazy, though.
Tatis is like our whole franchise. Like when people think of Padres, it's Tatis.
Who had a better year? Machado had a better year. Who's a better defender? Machado's a better defender.
No. Well, actually, no.
Machado's third baseman.
They both won platinum gloves, so they're both great defenders.
But you want what's more valuable, a solid third baseman or a right fielder? A right fielder
is
replaceable,
but he's old.
Dude.
But Tatis is still young. Tatis is only 26. With speed, agility, he's got the potential. This was his first full season playing in the MLB. Can you believe that? All the other seasons that he had played with us prior to that were cut short because of injury, the whole PED thing, and then he got into the whole shoulder thing where he crashed a motorcycle, and then he had to get surgery.
It
was just like a big roller coaster with Tatis. But now, I think that this was his, like I said, his first full season. So it's like I feel like there's more potential there than there is with Machado. Like we've already seen what Machado can give us. Like we've already seen his ceiling.
Yeah.
And I think with Tatis we have seen glimpses of that, but we haven't seen it fully yet. Yeah. In my opinion. So, and he's young as fuck. He's 26.
You think Machado more than Fernando will get put into a trade package?
I mean, I don't know if it's for sure going to happen, but I think if it were to happen, I think that's how it would go.
It's just a really disappointing end to a season that was looking promising. And
it was
against
not
a
even,
Cubs team that's
it wasn't even like, I didn't feel like this year we were like gonna win the World Series. At the beginning of the year we had like a hot start, but then like towards like the middle to the end we just couldn't hit this whole year. Like I don't know what it was. Like we lost our power. Like there was no more home runs. Like it was just kind of weird. Like I don't know what's going on there, but like I said, they gotta reevaluate. We got like 4 guys that are hitting free agency: Michael King, Dylan Cease, Robert Suarez, Arise. I think we're all gonna let them walk. Honestly, I think they need to get some.
How?
I think they need to get some starters, like fucking badass pitching starters, and I think they need to get a power hitter. I think they need to go for a big fish, someone who can fucking swing the bat and get it out of the park. Like someone like who is known to hit home runs, like a Ronald Acuna Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a Pete Alonso, something like that, something powerful. And if they want to win a championship, you need a powerful bat in your lineup. You need a powerful bat.
I don't like the idea of getting rid of Arias. I feel like he should be like a part of your core team for like the next 5 to 10 years.
I think
he's been leading the league in like on base percentage, dude, for like 3 years. That's you can't replace that. No, I don't understand. You can't just let him walk. Pay him whatever he wants.
I just don't think that for the style of play that we need at this moment, I don't think he fits that.
What do you mean style of play?
He doesn't fit what we need. We need power. He doesn't have power. He gives a lot of contact, and we already have guys who can give contact. We need
He's the best one at hitting contact.
I know, but we need power hitters.
So you just let him walk, and then you have no contact hitters anymore?
I think we would waste our money there.
But isn't Machado and Tatis the power hitters? Or that's your whole
They're more
argument?
like balanced. They're not really considered power hitters.
And Araya, yeah. I mean, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of want a guy that can hit power and contact when needed, you know?
Well, yeah, that's what Machado and Tatis are there for. But we need somebody who can just strictly hit power. Like somebody who is known for taking that ball long. Like they hit 40, 50 home runs a year. I mean, I'm not hating on Salvi. It's just that I would like someone a little younger. That's the only thing with that. So, but... and I think we're going to let Arias walk just because we got Ryan O'Hearn now. So I think they're going to keep O'Hearn there. I would put probably Cronenworth into a trade package and get him out of there. Get somebody else in there. Get a young guy in second base. We have Fermin at catcher. Keep Machado at third, even though he pissed me off. Laureano will be at left.
You don't want them to trade Machado or Tatis. You want them to basically just add the power hitter, and that's going to fix the entire team. Like, I don't see that. I don't see how that's going to just fix everything.
I just don't think that they would immediately get rid of him over 4 years of making the playoffs. I just don't see them justifying that.
But
I don't think
4 years of making the playoffs, but the goal is a championship. The goal is not just to make the playoffs, is it?
Right. But it's like you don't realize like 4 years is so quick. Like for a franchise that just started being good. Like it's like if they were to say like, oh, you know, Mahomes, you know, has had a bad year or whatever, like we need to get him out. Like you would be like, no, like, you know, it's just a second year, like. But I mean, like I said, I feel more for Fernando because he's younger, and there's just more potential there. This was his first full season of playing a full complete baseball, so it's like I can cut a little more slack there. But for Machado, it's like, you're old as fuck, dude. You've been in this league forever. Like, you hit a home run, and that was it, dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, both of them, honestly, you know, are to blame.
Yeah.
Because they both could have done way more. So.
I agree. I mean, before we go, I want your quick thoughts on the series that are going on right now.
Okay.
Just quick. I'll give you the
rapid fire.
Who do you think's gonna win?
The series or the game? Okay.
Just your overall thoughts. Brewers Cubs. They're currently in the 7th inning. Cubs are up 4-3. So Brewers could still take this game and win the series. I mean, I guess. Do you give the Cubs any chance at coming back in this series? I mean, it's looking like they have a chance to win right now, but they still got to win 2 more after tonight. So, like,
I think they could definitely win this game. They have a high chance to do that, but I just think overall the series will go to the Brewers. Just better team.
Okay. Currently, the Blue Jays are up 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Game 4, Toronto's already leading the series 2-1.
Against the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Yankees had a great comeback, but I still think the Toronto Blue Jays are just piping hot right now. Vladimir Guerrero seems like he's the Superman, unstoppable. Blue Jays.
Tigers just smoked the Mariners. This series is really intriguing to me. 9-3, so that's a tied series. They're going to Game 5 in Seattle with that loud crowd. Wow, that's a great series, and I think Scooball's going to be pitching in that one too.
Yeah. That's
a really interesting series, man. I feel like they're so evenly matched.
Yeah, it's a great series. I think that's been the best series so far, and like you said, because they're so evenly matched. But the Mariners crowd is just great. The Mariners energy is great, and I just have a good feeling that they're gonna pull through and win. So, give me the Mariners.
I did not expect them to get destroyed 9-3, but yeah, I agree. Phillies Dodgers play Game 3. Dodgers up 2-0 right now. No, in the series, the game hasn't started yet.
Right. I think Dodgers will win that. I don't know if they'll sweep, but I think Phillies will win this one. They can't get swept. That's the Phillies, man. But I'm very disappointed. I thought Phillies were going to put up a better fight. I thought the Phillies was going to be like the Mariners-Tigers series, like going to go all the way 5 games, like super close, super good, like super tight. But it has just been disappointing. So, yeah, just give me Dodgers.
Yeah. Tigers-Mariners Game 5. They get tomorrow off, so it's gonna be Friday at 3:40.
Yeah, the reason they get the day off is because they have to travel to Seattle.
But early start time. I mean, I don't think that really affects. I mean, I'd rather see under the lights, but
yeah,
exciting stuff, guys. This is the best time of year for sports. We don't watch NHL, but that started. Football's on, or basketball started.
Oh yeah.
WNBA.
Did you see that LeBron fake to that announcement for Hennessy? Bro, he
So,
got all of us.
This is a great time, guys. We appreciate all the love. On to another 50 episodes. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see y'all next time, baby. Peace.
Bye.